Welcome to another episode of Monk Rate Fashion. This time it's Tekken. I think this is our second fighting game franchise that we're rating. So this isn't every Tekken character. There's always a possibility for a sequel. Just put it on the comments below. Monk, what do you know about Tekken?
Not that much.
Wow.
Sorry.
I grew up with 5 through 7. Those were my Tekken games in the Tekken Tag Tournament. I love Tekken. Personally, my favorite fighting game. Alright, let's start off with Jin Kazama. So, these are all just different main outfits from their games throughout the series. I picked the ones, like, if they're from like multiple games, then I pick like their main one from that game.
Mm-hmm. So these aren't like different like optional ones. It's the ones they usually come with.
Yes, this is usually their default. Most of these will be their default from, let's say, Tekken 3 or Tekken 4. Default from that different game. Some of them are alternate outfits from the same game if they didn't span more than like 2 games.
Makes sense. Well, I'll say he's eating. You know, we're starting off good. Like, the left is like, okay, it's simple, but, you know, I like the design on the pants. And then the right is like, ooh, we start to add some details by adding some more clothes onto him. And I like
Monk is like, put them clothes on.
I mean, they're eating, so, like, might as well. Oh, this is going to be hard. Also, I warned Jules, but y'all, I'm loopy off of allergy meds. So...
Look, we just came back from a con, got the con crud.
I'm gonna try my best. But as what I see, I would give him like an 8.5. I think, of course, more could be better, but like, especially like the rightmost one, I don't know, that one's really catching my eye.
Yeah, those are the more recent outfits for Jin. Let's just say 8.5 for a man is like a 10 for a man, like in Monk terms. Like, I agree. I think Tekken, there's going to be a lot of high scores here. I'm going to be honest. I think Tekken is a very fashionable series, but we shall see. We got an 8.5 to start. Next, we have Kazuya Mishima.
Okay, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
The first thing I saw when I saw this man, I was like, ooh, he's like the previous guy with less money.
Well, that's his dad, so...
Oh, no. Oops. Sorry, he's not eating as much. I mean, the second one, I like it a bit, but the rest is like, they're fine. They're not ugly, but like, just considering the one I just saw, it's like, not comparing for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a 6. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's not comparable.
I would agree. I think Jin is way more fashionable than his father, so I think that's a very fair assessment. Moving on to Jin's mom, Jun Kazama.
I want to like her outfits because she's pretty, but I only like the right one.
No, she unfortunately does not have a lot of designs because she was a very early Tekken character, and then they brought her back more recently. So, she just...
They tried with the second one, but I don't know. It's not going well together.
No, she very much suffers from 90s to abrupt jump to the 2020s.
For sure. The right one's good. I'll give it that. It's cute. I like the construction of it. It's definitely different. It could have just been a regular dress, but I like the pants they gave under it, and of course those sleeves. I love poofy and flowy sleeves, but the rest are unfortunate to say the least. I don't even understand like the third one, how it's like not even like where it's like the real high leg up that a lot of like outfits do. It's like half and then full leg. It's like, okay, I don't know why that was.
Yeah, let me
like...
move us out of the way. So it's very weird. It's giving wrestling gear, but it's just like different proportions.
It's just it's a strange cut at that.
Yeah.
Like I know like it's a fashion thing, but I don't know, just it being mid calf, like almost capri level, and then the other one being full pant, it's just not it.
No.
I'm gonna have to give her a 4. Like, it's not completely ugly, but it's not good.
No,
her right one is at least saving her from being lower.
It's a little too basic. I know people are gonna say, but it's on the PlayStation, so of course it's gonna be basic. It's still way too basic for my taste. Next, we're moving on to the grandfather, Heihachi Mishima.
Okay, nice and simple towards the left, but I like how they added more like fine little details on the right ones. I like that a lot. I like seeing all the little tiny details I can point out,
Mhm.
especially the rightmost one. I love all those details. I'm a detail person. If you add more details, I'm gonna be happier. That's just it. I don't like the simple. It's solid. Not as good as the first guy, but not as bad as the second guy. I'm gonna give him a solid a 7. He's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Heihachi does have some nice elaborate outfits that contrast with his more basic ones, and just it looks good. Looks good.
Mhm.
Next, we have one of my favorite Tekken characters, Nina Williams.
The
Sh
contrast of
Oh, yeah,
outfits I'm
she
seeing right
had
now is
some very
crazy.
unfortunate outfits in the very beginnings of Tekken, but honestly, the one on the very left is my favorite one. I love that outfit, but like, she had some unfortunate beginnings.
Yeah, that right one is very
Oh,
unfortunate
for
to
sure.
wear shorts like that with garter.
I don't think they had a woman in the
Um,
office. That's what it's giving.
Perhaps not. I would say the second from the right, it's giving See You Next Tuesday, like
Oh,
Office Siren a bit, you know.
100%.
I fuck with it. And then I I'm conflicted about the second one. I don't know. I think the fringe is throwing me off just a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it might be so different where like I like it. It's just I'm not used to seeing a fringe with leather jacket, cutout, and thigh-high boots.
Mind
Like I
you,
don't know.
she's
Fringe is
fighting in
different.
this too. So it's like, I don't know
Yeah.
how practical at all that could be.
For sure. But, I think I'm leaning to liking it because it could have just been simple. It could have just been without the fringe and it's just a simple dress. But I think it adds a little something to it. I think it adds some shape to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I like it. It's just it threw me off. And then the leftmost one, I'm also a little thrown off. I think the cut in the middle where you see the
Yeah.
skin, it's a really awkward way to show skin in my mind, especially when it goes straight back to pants. Like it's not
Yeah.
even like a bodysuit; it's just a
Understandable.
cutout. But it's still giving See You Next Tuesday, and of course, I love the color purple. It looks good on her. So I don't hate it. It's just I don't know how to take her. That's my
Understandable.
problem. It's interesting for sure. I'll give her a 7.5. It's not ugly. It's
Okay.
just it's a lot for the eye.
I'll take it. This next one, her sister, I think you're gonna like it. This is Anna Williams.
Eating. Eating 10. 10. It's a 10. I'm sorry. I'm looking at all of these. I'm like, no complaints. It's a 10. That's an immediate 10. Like,
That
wow.
is the fastest 10 Monk has ever given. I think that was literally 15 seconds, if not 10.
Yeah, no, I don't regret saying it. I'm looking at everything and again, details. Biggest thing. They have so
Oh,
many details on every
for
single
sure.
outfit. And I'm looking at the construction. They're all different, but like they're still her. It's like that was an easy 10.
She loves
Wow.
those long dresses with like the long slit down them. Even in the early games, she knew what her fashion was.
But even then, she like switches up in the second one with this fur
Yeah, that's
coat
her
and
latest
like
game, and I'm just
full
like, okay.
like it all still goes with the theme she has and gives you next Tuesday. Yeah, I don't regret saying 10. I think it is definitely an immediate 10 for me.
All right,
Wow.
as when I was putting this together, I was like, yeah, Anna is either getting a 9.5 or a 10. I knew like Anna was for sure up your alley. She is super fashionable. I
She
love her outfits.
is
Next we have Xiaoyu.
that right most dresses is is sad. How old is she?
I think she's between like 16 and 18.
Okay, I'm gonna assume she's 16 in the rightmost one, so I won't
Usually
compare her
they
too much.
age throughout the game, so like the rightmost one is like her earlier entries in the game.
I love that looks a little bit. I'm assuming it's like more effect on it, but like her shoes kind of look like weird looking Crocs
They do.
in a way. I'm assuming it's just a glow on like basic like loafers, but
Yeah.
I don't know, just the way they end up looking, they kind of look like Crocs, and
Yeah.
I find that very funny. The rest, I don't know. I think the color choices like with the outfit, I don't know. I don't quite like them,
Okay.
unfortunately. I want to like them, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's the shorts mostly throwing me off for some reason. I don't. It's giving like when you wear a really nice cosplay and then you have like pajama shorts underneath to hide it. Like it's just it's not really
Would you have
giving.
preferred like leggings or pants?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I just think the shorts make it ugly and they just cheapen the outfit,
Okay.
honestly. But it could be worse. I still don't like it, unfortunately. I have to give her a 3. I'm so sorry,
3.
child.
Oh no, Xiao, you got some stands, so I'm gonna get the fighting in the
I'm so
comments.
sorry, child. I can't do it.
All right, that is our lowest score yet. Moving on, I think this man is fashionable except for one of his outfits. This is Lee Chaolan. I think you can
Okay.
tell which outfit I do not like out of these 4.
Well, for me, it's the third one.
Oh, for me it's the
So
second one. The second, I'm like, what
really,
is that? No,
it's giving Kipo.
cause he's usually like in these fine suits or like these vests, and then I see this from his latest entry, and I'm like, who is this?
Sometimes a man want to change it up, you know.
I guess.
I like the second one more than the third one. So
Okay.
overall, he's pretty snazzy, I will say. There's nothing ugly quite about it. I think the like really dark red with the purple in the third one. I don't like those colors together. I don't know. It
Okay.
throws it off. But the rest are pretty fine. Nothing crazy to rave about. But I'll give him a 7. He's still nice middle of the line. The men have been doing all right.
All right. Yeah. Surprisingly, the men are getting some really good scores here. Next, we have Martial Law. Wears some pretty basic outfits, gotta say.
Martial law is crazy.
His son's name is Forest Law.
Oh my god. It's just giving the others, but even less effort, unfortunately. Where it's just pants, no shirt, and unfortunately, they did not give him anything else either. They did not care to upgrade this man.
No.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just disappointing, honestly. I'll give him a 4.5. Like, it's not terrible, but it's like, like, you could really serve a lot more with your other male counterparts.
Next, we have Paul Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Very basic.
Interesting. Second one,
Yeah.
gives like he'd be a Resident Evil character.
Honestly, I was like, is this Barry Burton or is this Paul Phoenix?
I feel like this one's even more disappointing. Like I like the second one, but it really doesn't give the rest. So like it's just like
Yeah, the second one is very
wanted to
much an
make it, like,
outlier compared to all of Paul's
cool,
outfits.
but like clearly that's not what he wears. Like he doesn't even have the crazy hair. Like
No.
what? Like how you gonna do that to him? You're gonna give him his signature big old hair,
Flat top, yeah.
and then you just completely change him. I'm gonna have to give him a 4.
Okay, yeah, fair, very fair. Next is Asuka. I love Asuka, especially her total frenemyship with Lily. Nothing else going on there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I like these.
I'll admit, all the way on the right
No.
is a alternate outfit because these 3 are
Okay.
usually the first one, especially, is usually her main through most of the series.
I don't know if I like it.
Okay,
I don't know. It's constructed kind of weird. Like the top.
it's like a
jacket
jumpsuit.
vest
I don't know. I
thing.
like it.
Oh, it's a jumpsuit?
Yeah, it's like all like one thing, and then it's like zipped down the middle for her top.
It doesn't really give that to me because like the top looked completely different from the bottom.
I'm pretty
And
sure. Yeah, it's a
I don't
jumpsuit.
like it.
Yeah, I'm looking at my monitor. Like it is all one thing.
I see. Okay. I don't like it. I don't know. It's kind of ugly to me, and then the others
Wow.
aren't really
Okay.
helping her. I mean, the third one's fine, but it's very basic. So like, what can you really give it? It's not the worst I've seen. I might have to match her with another 4.
Damn. This is the first one I disagree with. I like Asuka's outfits, except for the fourth one. Fourth one's a little goofy, but I think they're nice and basic, and they just represent her style. I don't know. I like the belt, especially on the first one. Just this big, chunky airplane seat belt with stars on it.
Mhm.
And then the suspenders in the third one. I don't know. I like it. But next is my goat, literally one of my favorite characters, Lily.
She's Mocha Core. I like it.
Well, that's a positive.
Got them idle boots in that third one.
Oh,
And she got the
100%.
stompers in the fourth one. I know it's probably just perspective, but it looks like she got some big.
Nah,
old
she got
feet.
some stompers. Like,
She's eating. I really like the second one. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
like one of her newer ones? I just love the
Um,
detail.
I think so. Yeah. A lot of her outfits are similar, but slightly different. That's my only critique for Lily, is that a lot of her mains are just virtually this, like, a dress, but, like, little different details here and there. The fourth one is an iconic alternate, though, so I had to include that one. That one's, like, very Britney Spears inspired, obviously.
I like it. She's She's cute. I'll give her that. I like it. I like these outfits, of course. I mean, what do you expect from me? I love girly stuff like this. And
Punk
it's
likes
constructed
pink.
well. Oh, I'm stuck in between like a couple ratings. I'm like really considering everything. I don't want to be too hasty. She will get a 7.5.
Oh,
I
I
was
was hoping for like an
between
8.
7.5 and 8.5 because I really like the second one, but then I'm considering the other ones where it's like, like you said, they're kind of just repeating. So, like they're just so similar and also not that detailed for the other ones. So it's like she's not completely eating everything, but it's cute. It's cute.
All right, I'll take it. I love Lily's outfits, but yeah, her biggest issue is they're all pretty much the same dress, just a little slightly different. This is my absolute favorite character in Tekken. This is Steve Fox. This is who I main whenever I do play Tekken.
Steve Fox looks like he belongs in WWE. He
He's
needs to
a
cut some
boxer,
promos.
not a wrestler.
I don't mean nothing. He could come in as a boxer.
Oh my god.
As if that hasn't been done before. Okay, that's
By the way,
off
wearing a
topic.
wrestling shirt. So.
I mean, Asuka's peeking right there, so. I do like it. Of course, classic colors, red, white, blue, of course. Typical colors you see together. But I like the second one a lot.
That's his
I
most
don't-
recent one.
They know what they're doing recently, I will say. They're putting some more thought into these outfits, I see. The other ones are fine too. The third one, I think the shirts, like their design on the shirt's kind of weird, but overall it's a fine construction. He looks fine. He looks snazzy. I'm giving him a 6.5.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. A lot of Steve's outfits are just like boxing shorts and then like that coat, or I would say his most iconic is the third one because there's a different version where it's just like a blue version of the shirt and then red pants. But yeah, Steve doesn't really go for fashion. It's more, I'm a boxer, mate.
He's practical.
Yeah. This is Eddy Gordo. I love playing as Eddie too. His moves are very fun to do.
I'm sorry, the pose in that last one keeps making my eyes sway over there.
Because he has, I forget what it's called, but it's a Brazilian style, and he's constantly moving. Like, his moves are like dance moves. Capoeira, that's what it's called, capoeira.
I'm assuming the second one looks the most recent.
It is
because I also like it the most as well. Again, they're eating with the recent games, but he looks good. I thought the third one would like be a little weird for me, but now that I like take it in more and like you said, it's that style, it goes with him. Like honestly, I feel like if I were to say one of them didn't go with him, it would be the second one. But I also like the construction of that one the best, so it's like I guess it still like just cancels out my negative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him a solid 7.5.
Okay, fair. Yes, third one is usually the most iconic one I'd say people think of for Eddie. His most recent one, everyone was like, that's not Eddie.
Yeah.
Next we have an actual wrestler. This is King.
I don't know much about Tekken, but I've seen this character.
Yes, this is one of the more iconic characters in Tekken.
He's a cat.
Yes, he's a cat.
I don't know how I feel about his outfits though. He's goofy and silly, and I like him as a character, as a concept. But like his outfits themselves are not quite it, unfortunately. I don't like them. I don't know.
Ooh, the
like
king
the colors on the
stains.
first one is bad. The
I
second
like
one,
the colors on the first one. I like the teal and purple.
I don't think it goes with his skin tone.
Oh my god.
Sorry. And then second one, it's fine. Third one, don't like it. I don't like that yellow with the blue, and then yellow again for the bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
And fourth one is ugly in my mind, unfortunately. He's gonna get a 2.5.
Oh, that is our
I'm
lowest
so sorry, King.
score yet. I'm definitely having the king stains in the comments. Jason's gonna be in the comments. Jason might like Armored King more. I didn't put Armored King in here because I put King in here, but I don't think King's that bad, but alright. Next we have Leo. I love Leo as a character.
I hate that it's not hate specifically, but it's like the third one just doesn't match the details of all the other ones.
That is so
I find
funny
that
because the
unfortunate.
third one is like their main outfit.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It gives basic pro tag, unfortunately. Well, the other one's like, okay, I see some character behind here. Is the fourth one some type of alternate, or is that another
I
main?
think that's an alternate outfit.
Okay. I would just say
Pretty
because
sure
that
that's
doesn't
from
match
a
the
more
style
recent
at all.
game. I'll admit, I
Okay.
haven't played Tekken 8, so like I'm not 100%.
No, they look like they'd be very uncomfortable to cosplay with all the stuff on them. But I like it. I'll give it a 7. Nice solid 7.
All right, yeah,
Absolutely.
that's very fair. A lot of this is just basic clothing with a lot of extra steps. Like
Exactly.
that's pretty much Leo's style is jacket plus some extra belts and some jeans and like there is literally how many belts are on this third one? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 belts on this
Yeah.
third outfit.
Just a bit extra.
Just a bit extra. And then lastly, we have Lars, who I would say is a very detailed, fashionable man.
I would agree. Yeah, I love seeing all the details on this. This is what I want to see cosplayers do. The craftsmen come through with
Oh
this.
my god, that would take so long to do any of these on, except for the fourth one, but like any of these, yeah, that's like armor work, that's a cape. Whoo! That wig
yeah.
too, can you imagine?
That'd be hell. He's eating though.
Oh,
Like, yeah, these details are very
100%.
good. It looks good with him. I get the general theme. Even though the fourth one is different, it still matches him because obviously you don't want to be wearing big old armor all the time. You know, sometimes you want to be a little more comfy. You gotta take a call, you know?
He's still eating when he's in casual, that's the thing. He's like...
He is.
Like,
exactly.
the red just
agree.
pops against the black and the white.
Especially, like, they could have been real basic and, like, just... I like the gloves.
100%.
What I'm trying to say. Because they could have just had basic hands and, like, a watch, like a lot of these men, like, in games and stuff have. But, I don't know, the gloves and the red boots and the red belt, nice little touch. Honestly, he might have to get a 9.
Okay,
I like it.
That is basically a 10 for men. Is if you're getting a 9, like that's pretty much a 10. All right, so our lowest score was King, and then our highest score was Miss Anna Williams. I gotta ask the question: is she more fashionable than Winter Schnee?
Yes.
Yes!
Absolutely.
Oh my!
Absolutely.
We have a new most fashionable. I don't know who's gonna beat Anna. You answered a 10 within like 10 seconds. So like I don't know.
Like she can change it up. She got intricacies. Like even the fourth one, like though I think she could have a necklace, it's still just enough because of the other details. That's like
And that would you didn't even think about that. You said immediate yes.
I literally scanned through her and I was like, I have 0 complaints and only compliments about all of these outfits. Besides, again, that little fourth one. But even then, it's still eating that it doesn't matter.
All right. Winter Schnee has been dethroned to Anna Williams. So, Monka, cosplay Anna Williams when?
One day. Maybe. I'd love to.
All right. Who do I got to cosplay? That's the thing.
King.
King? Not King.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, that is the fashion. Comment below what you'd like to see Monk rate next. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you liked the video. There's a whole playlist of other things Monk has rated fashion for. If you want to see a sequel, put it in the comments. Okay, what are you still doing? You waiting for a plush? Waiting for a plush?
Nice.
You got your plush. Now, goodbye. Go watch another video. Go do it. All right, bye-bye.